we have been hearing a lot about field level permissions. Let's see what field level permission basically means. In Salesforce, you can set up permission for each and every field as well. It's not just objects. So let's say if I have edit access to the account object, it doesn't mean I'll have access to all of its fields and I can edit all of those fields as well. No, there is a possibility if the account has, let's say, 100 fields, I may just have access to 50 fields, and out of those 50 fields I can just view 25 and I can just edit 25. So how do we do that? There are two ways of doing it. First is you go to the object itself, go to fields and relationships, and select the field you want to look at. Let's pick industry, and then I want to go to field level security. So either I can make it visible to everybody or to nobody. So none of these profiles can view the industry field, right? So that is visible. Visible is basically means the user can view it and the user can edit it as well. If I say read only here, then they can just read this particular field and they cannot edit it, right? So I'm here, you can do it this way as well. If in your UI you don't see this object box, that is don't worry about it, because I'm using a Chrome extension which helps you this access. We'll talk about Chrome extensions sometime later, but yeah, you would see it this way, and if you give read only, then the visibility will automatically come, and if you uncheck read only, then it would stay visible automatically, right? Because in order to make something read only, the user should have the visibility to that particular field, right? So this way you can grant access to fields from the object, right? That's one way. The other way is you go to profiles and permission sets, and which we have seen earlier in the profile video as well. So let's go to our system admin profile and let's search for account, and in account we'll click edit, and then which field we're looking at, industry. So here it says, here the headers are different, so it's read access and edit access. So if we take away read access, the edit access also goes away. If we give edit access, read access also comes up with it, right? The UI is totally same for both profiles and permission sets here, so I'm not going into permission sets, but yeah, that's how it looks. So you can grant read access to the industry field, and you can also grant edit access, or if you don't grant anything, then the industry field will not be visible. So that's what field level security refers to, or field level permissions, right? This is very important because whenever you create a new field on a standard object or a custom object, you need to play around with these settings. So be very careful of what access you are giving. Sometimes as an admin, when you work through a proper release cycle, which we'll talk about later, so when you work through a release cycle along with other developers and administrators, half of the time the users will complain that I'm not able to see this field on the page layout, what is happening, and blah blah blah. So the first step is you go here and see whether you have actually granted right level of access to that particular field or not. So be very careful of these when you create a new custom field on any of the standard or custom objects. If you have any questions, you can join the QA session, which happens every Friday, and please drop in your comments, feedback, and any questions in the comments section, and I'll get back to you.